The next loop is we are going to talk about the for loop. It's very simple syntax and easy to remember and easy to do. If you're comfortable, you can use this one. Okay. The for next, which is type 6, we are going to talk about is here in the do loop. We don't know how many times the loop will run. Okay. In real programming experience programs, you really don't know what the values of these two, right? So it might run for a long time. We don't know. Here we made value 3 and value 0, so we know this will run for 3 times, right? But in real programming experience, we really don't know, right? We really don't know, right? So that's where the for loop comes in. The for loop is very simple. It's a predetermined number of iterations that you would do no matter what, right? That's what is called the number of loops run, the number of loops to run is predetermined. It's you determine, right? You is predetermined. You determine at the beginning of the loop itself, right? So how it's done here, very simple syntax for, right, made equal to 0, you start at 0, to make, that means you already tell how many iterations it has to go, step 1 at a time. You start from 0, it can also be 0, inclusive 1, that's right. And if you go here, yeah, see this, right? It's a type 6, right? It starts from 1. So here, right, so we will go ahead and I'm going to just cut and paste the same code that we have here. There is no rocket science here. The same code works. All right. Type, it's a for loop which is number 6. For next, you see that this is a very simple syntax. So you start from 1, go up to whatever the value is predetermined. Sometimes people don't even use variables, they use even hard code. That means they know how many iterations it has to go, right? It's much more better way of doing this. All right, it's predetermined, but we'll just keep it as that. Okay. And if you see here, we didn't have that increment that we did before, where we did, see that this kind of statements are not there. Even in the PowerPoint, this statement we didn't make it. It's part of the for loop. This is all part of the for loop. All right. So go back here. See, we removed one line in our code using a for. All right. Very simple. So if you just run it here, let's put it a breakpoint and start debugging. Say number 1, 3. So keep this 2 here. That's all. It's done. So that is easy. For loop is very, very easy, right? So if you go back here, even the next page we have, I have considered loop, there are a lot of loop here. Take this example, we calculate the sum of all the values. We using the sum of only the odd even numbers. You see that, step 2, if you do you can go in reverse. You can do in reverse, print every number in reverse, every other number. So these are very simple, right? So this step I'll explain to you. You can go, the for loop, good thing is you can go from 1 to 10 in steps of 1. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can go in steps of 2, 1 to 10 in steps of 2. If you do it, then it is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, like that. Sorry. You can also go in reverse, 10 to 1 in steps of -1. What does it mean? That means 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, it goes like that, right? So this is the most easiest one of all. And for example, let's just quickly rewrite this for loop for something, print from 1 to 1. For I'll just say I'll just declare a variable, okay? Just x as integer equal to, you can just leave it as this. For x set to 10 to 1 step -1, print console. We'll just do the same console here, right? Same console. X value equal just ampersand x, right? So if we, let's see, this one we're going to print in reverse, basically in reverse, right? So we'll just debug it, and without debugging, you see that? See, 10, 9, 8, 7, we got. So that's what the for loop is, very predetermined, right? Upfront, this is what this, very simple syntax. All you got to put those 3 values. If you remove it, it'll for example, let's go from 1 to 10. If you put reverse, not if you remove the step, it default to 1. Okay, so default to 1. All right, and so those are the simple stuff we learned. All right, thank you.